Jacket on, jacket off. Is it a little scandalous if I have my shoulders out? Maybe I'll keep something to myself. Hey, hi, how are you? My name is Carrington, and if you don't know me, now you know me, and you're so much better for it. So today, I'm feeling very low energy, so if you are here for screaming and ranting, that's not today's video. I have something on my mind that I want to talk about, and we're just gonna get right to it. The couch is open, and today we're gonna be talking about rushing to live. And I think this is a very multifaceted topic, so just get comfy and listen to me talk, and hopefully it makes sense. I'm choosing sunshine today because I need a little bit of it, and it's cloudy outside. I need a little bit more. My Pisces heart can't take much more. So rushing. I have been really thinking about how much society has put on us to truly have everything figured out at such a young age. We're primed at such a young age to basically get ready for the idea that we have to make these big decisions that will pretty much direct the flow of our lives, and a lot of those are career based. We are asked from such a young age, what do we want to be when we grow up, and what do we like to do, and what hobbies do you like? Basically all of these things that are trying to put us within whatever box, whatever niche is meant for us to have, so that we're able to then use that to propel into some career that we will have for the rest of our lives. That's elementary school. That's just like when we're young. And then when we get to middle school and high school, they're asking harder questions, and the entire point of school is to basically figure out what you're going to do and learn, so that you're able to then further learn and go into whatever field that you're supposed to be going into. It's the continuous, you need to know this, you need to do this, you need to understand more of yourself quickly, so that you're able to then figure out what you're going to do, and then do it, and then keep doing it, and keep doing it, and get to this goal faster, this goal quicker, this dream faster. All of these things that are basically putting this timetable and this deadline on us of, if we don't get these things figured out right now, then we're wasting time, we're losing time, we don't have enough time, because if we don't figure out this by our 20s, then it's as if our life is meaningless, or that we haven't done enough with our lives. Me being 20 something, being 25 now, I feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm just really thinking about how much time I feel like I have almost lost in a way, because of how much I've been rushing to do something. And that's really what I wanted to talk about, because I feel like a lot of the times when we're rushing to get somewhere, we lose more time than we think about, because we're not actually being present in the moment, and we're not taking time or taking stock of what we have and what's going on around us, because we're looking to the future, and the present is meaningless in a way because we're not focusing so much on it. And I'm sitting here 25 and I'm like, wow, one, I've done more, I've done a lot of things, and I'm proud of those things, but I'm also like, I have not done a lot of things that we often take for granted. I haven't just sat with people that I love, doing things that I love more. I've been focused so much on work and on where am I going to go, what purpose do I have that I need to accomplish right now, because if I don't accomplish it right now, then I haven't done enough. It feels like so much of our lives have been surrounding this idea that if we don't make something of our lives and quickly, then it's meaningless. And I think that that is what rushing causes. It not only causes us to try to do so much, and then it's like when we get there, if we do get there, it seems like it doesn't really matter that much, because it's like, how much time have you spent doing this thing or trying to get to this thing? And then when you're here, you can't even enjoy it because you're trying to get to the next thing. All of that work doesn't seem worthy of the outcome. All that to say that I think that I'm really just wanting time to slow down. I have been truly thinking, and I think I brought this up in my last video, of I've been really connecting to the story of the tortoise and the hare. It's funny how we were taught that as kids, but then a lot of the things that we were socialized to do is the opposite, because the main purpose of that book or that story was to show you that slow and steady wins the race, and that running and going and like sprinting to the finish line often isn't going to get you there any faster. It's just going to burn you out. It's going to tire you out. And then what do you have left after that? The race is still probably needing to be finished, but you don't have enough energy to even, or stamina to even get there. While the tortoise just went as he could go. He went with the flow, and he ended up getting there faster and with less energy being exerted than you did by sprinting. I've been really connecting to this story because it really feels like it's something that I am meant to do in my life, because so much of it has been a sprint. So much of it has been go, 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 burnout, go, 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 burnout, burnout still happening, and you're still going despite the fact that you don't have much left in the tank, but you have all of these things that you feel like you need to do right now, and you don't. Our life is here for us to experience all of the good, all of the things in that range of good or bad, quote unquote. We're meant to experience all of it. And why would we rush to experience all of it? Because in that way, are we rushing because we think that our life is short? That's really what it is that I want to touch on. I feel like rushing carries this mindset of lack, and that we lack time, and that we lack life. And in doing so, we then perpetuate that idea of like, we don't have enough life. We don't have enough time. So if we don't do these things now, then we're not going to get to them quick enough. And I think that is so horrible because in a way, I feel like it really does shorten our lifespan when you think about it, because we're not allowing ourselves the time and the grace to be like, oh, I have time. I have years of my life to figure things out. I have years of my life to understand myself or to understand more of the things that I love and to spend the time with the people that I love. I hate that we say certain things like life is so short and we don't have enough time, because it really does, with the power that we have as creators, it really does make our lives shorter. It creates that, and I don't like it. It all goes back to rushing. It goes back to that idea that we have to do it all, that we have to get a good career and start a family, and we have to get money and money and money, and then we have to work and work and work until we're able to rest. But then it's like, by the time that we rest, it's like, you've been going so much. Are you even able to rest? And did any of that mean anything? Were you even present enough to actually be there? Or did you just rush to get there because you needed to? I think in this rushing, we lose so much of ourselves because we're trying to reach these not necessarily feasible goals within the time period that we have allotted ourselves. As a child, we should not be expected to know what we're going to do at 20, 30, 40, or 50, honestly. We should be given the opportunity to explore and told that that exploration will continue for the rest of our lives. That at 20 years old, 30 years old, you're still not going to know all the answers. And that, yes, you may have answers, but that only happens when you go through the process at a pace that is comfortable for you and that isn't dependent on any of these deadlines or this comparison of what other people are doing at your age or faster than you or whatever the case may be. It is so incredibly important to take your time and to go slow. And I've really been sitting with that, because even today I was thinking about all the things that I had to do. And then I really had to sit with myself and be like, do you have to do all those things? And do you have to do them in the time period that you're thinking that you have to do them? Because in my mind, I was already like, I have all these things to do and I don't have enough time. And I was like, actually, you have a lot of time. Reclaim your time. You can do all the things that you need to do. And if you don't feel like you can, then don't do it. Why are we rushing? Why are we racing? Why are we sprinting? Rest. I think there's a freaking meme of freaking Alex Russo in Wizards of Waverly Place, which I wasn't able to watch, by the way. I just saw the memes. There's a episode where she's like with China Anne McClain, and China Anne's like, let's run. And Alex is like, no, I don't run. And she has her sunglasses and she's just like leisurely walking with her heels. That's the mindset that I think that we all need to adopt of, I don't run. All of the things that I want will come to me without me having to rush and race to get them. And is it worth me racing to get them if by the time I get them, I'm not going to be able to enjoy them as much as if I just allowed it to come to me, if I allowed myself to get there? How many things will be better in our lives if we just wait for them, one, to come to us, but also if we allow for ourselves to go through all of the processes that it takes for us to be aligned with the things that we want, rather than trying so hard to rush the process. I want to live a long life. I want to go through my life leisurely and easily and effortlessly and not at a sprint. Rushing is societal indoctrination. That's a good title. I'm going to use that. It truly is. It is something that society has told us at so many times of our life that it is good, that it is what we're meant to do. All of that is so damaging, and it is keeping us from living our life in the ways that we're meant to live it. It's honestly embedded into everything. How many times have you gone to do tasks that are truly minute, like brushing your teeth or washing the dishes, and you're rushing because you're trying to get to the next thing? Why are we doing that? You can see it in so many areas of our life. We cut so much time out by using so many other things. Technology is one of them. We now have AI that does stuff for us at the blink of an eye. Everything is expedited, and that is actually so sick. I'll have to say I'm rambling. I honestly urge anyone who is listening to this and anybody who finds this to just slow down. It probably is the last thing that you want to do, but I think it's the best thing, the most loving thing to do for yourself. And not just in like the big things, but also the smaller things. Take time with yourself. You don't have to rush to do smaller tasks. You also don't have to rush the bigger things. You don't have to rush trying to figure out who you are. You don't have to rush trying to figure out what you want to do with the rest of your life. That's a big thing to ask of yourself, to try to figure out everything that you're going to do for your entire life. Take the time that you need for yourself. Use as much time as you want to, because at the end of the day, if you have that mindset of, I have so much time, then you will. That's honestly all that I really had to say. It's something that I felt called to talk about just because it's been on me so much. I hope that it resonated with the people that feel the same way that I do. But thank you for coming to sit on this couch with me. I hope that you heard something that you'll take with you and that has meaning to you. And I hope that you come see me again. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. I love it. I love seeing them. That's it. That's all. Thank you and good night.